The pealing of bells echoes from a distance through the narrow, dim corridor. In the darkness at the end of the hallway, a certain apparel-clad duo materializes in silence. Oh, yo, is it our dancer buddies? Is this what they're up to? Hey, dancer buddies. They wordlessly walk to the end of the corridor, stopping at a large door where a woman calls to them. Welcome back, you two. Thank you for the labors you have undertaken thus far. Please, enter. I'm still banking that it's those two dancers that I see in, like, the opening cinematic. Blah, flashbang. Hey, yo. Cute. This way. The robed duo stride forward and kneel before a solemn, astute throne, bowing their heads. You're absolutely certain about this discovery. The young woman beside the throne addresses them directly. Are they finally gonna talk? The duo nod in silent reply. Okay. I see. In that case... I wonder if these two had, have their tongues removed or something. At long last. Yes, my liege. Finally. Finally. She has, the little, mouth fang, it looks like. The woman smiles with sincere happiness, turning towards the throne and bowing deeply. A reedy, rasping voice continues to speak from the throne. How long's it been? How long have I waited for this day? Surely, it must be providence that this happens as my life draws near its end. I've been waiting for this moment. At last, at long last it begins. A new dawn, a new era. Beatrice! Yo, Umaneko reference? It's giving me those vibes, though. Man's real happy about it, huh? Man's real happy about it. Oh. He's not so happy about it now, though. Who is... Someone. Someone's calling me. Is this Haku? I'm not sure. Certain. You're absolutely certain of this. See, I hoped it wasn't true, but this is true. We're in a dangerous situation. Tried to thing risky. Is worried about you too. Yeah, I know. I think this is a memory of Haku. One of Haku's memories from back in the day. Probably before anything we saw in Prelude to the Fallen as well, right? Like whenever he went out on that expedition to find that one, Utsamatia's, corpse with the mask. Probably just before those events. It'll be alright. Don't plan on doing anything stupid. That's none of your business. Who? Was that Haku's wife and daughter? It's strange, but this feels really nostalgic. A faded memory. Who are you? Who are these people? They're your past, Haku. They're your past. Your sins crawl on your back, Haku. Good morning! Indeed. Bath time! Let's go! Bath first thing in the morning is the best. I left my Roro and the others still out cold in the banquet hall and came to the bathhouse. Feels like whatever alcohol's left in my body is just washing away. I can feel myself warming up. I guess I understand why Kuon is so particular about her baths. That's true though, the day after drinking, the shower or bath you take after that is oh, it's heavenly. You feel rejuvenated. Come to think of it, didn't she pick this in because she was fond of the baths here? That girl's obsession with bathing is bordering on fixation, I swear. She was troubled when she first heard about the price of lodging here, but when she saw these baths, she jumped right in without even pausing for thought, which gave us a whole eyeful. Hey, yo. Recall becoming completely ecstatic and rollicking around in the buff. Yeah. Then I shudder as I remember what transpired after that. I'm just not gonna think about that. I mean, we lived. It couldn't have been that bad. I mean, naked lady punishing us in a bathhouse. I could definitely see worse fates than that. Especially with that naked lady being Kuon. Like, sheesh. By the time I return from the baths, all evidence of last night is gone, and breakfast is ready. Sightseeing in the city. I reply to Kuon as I eat, my mouth half full of hot food. Nekone offered to show us around the capital. The famous sights of the Imperial capital, the street food. Oh, and I should visit the Clothiers. Rulathea's coming along too, of course. This is my first time touring the Imperial capital. I'm excited. They seem to be really worked up over the idea. I don't mind indulging in a little tourism, but didn't you say we were here to look for work? At that, Kuon pauses. But of course! We came all this way, though. I think a little R&R is called for, don't you? And besides, you might find a job while we're out there looking around. You never know what you'll find. Don't you, Haku? I'm not exactly gonna object. The pause for just now is concerning me, but I guess if it's important, it'll come up again. Besides, time spent sightseeing is time spent not working. That's just fine in my book, you know? Just fine. He's such a worm. Oh my god. Haku is just such a, he's such a conniving bastard, and, like, I kind of love him for it. Like, he's kind of a piece of shit, to be so for real with you. The way he always is trying to, like, worm himself out of work, and trying to, like, be in, like, a better situation, while, definitely willing to kind of, like, lie and cheat and steal his way to it. It's kind of peak. It's kind of peak having a main character like that. And such a piece of shit. I want to sleep a little more, but I try to stifle my yawn, ambling to the entrance. Sorry to keep you waiting, dear sister. Aw, she's calling her sister now. Thanks for doing this for us. Oh no, anything for you, dear sister. Dear sister? In the odd way Kuon and Nekone are addressing each other startles me. The two pause and look at me as though noticing my reaction. Haku, what's wrong? You guys aren't long-lost sisters, are you? Haku. Oh, so the purpose of this journey was to find your younger sister. Yeah, that makes sense anyway. What inane gibberish are you spouting now? I'm surprised you figured it out. Huh? Yes, it's true. All along, Nekone was my long-lost little sister. Kuon pulls Nekone dramatically into her arms. Nekone looks startled by this plot twist. Nekone, I won't ever let you go, ever again. Dear sister. Nekone blushes slightly as Kuon rubs her cheek against her. I am... And that's enough joking around. As Kuon chuckles, shifting back from Nekone, she starts explaining. You see, Nekone and I promised ourselves to each other in sworn sisterhood. Promise to each other? Yeah, that's a way to phrase that. That has a suspicious ring to it, in a no minors allowed kind of way. True, Haku, true. Somehow I feel like he's thinking of something reprehensible. Yeah. Mind is always in the gutter. You could say that, though we aren't related by blood, we remain devoted to each other, come what may. Simply put, it's a promise between us to trust and treat each other like we are sisters by blood. Ah, I've always wanted a little sister. Kuon pulls Nekone close once again and hugs her more tightly than she did the first time. Dear sister, I've also wanted a... like you, dear sister. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Watch the two's antics. May not be related by blood, but I sense a beautiful sisterly love. It's cute. It's wholesome. Friendship is a beautiful thing. I have a feeling he's thinking of something reprehensible again. That's not even reprehensible. That's fine. I'm just thinking of how cute and adorable this situation is. Why you gotta be so negative all the time, Nekone? Sheesh. How dare she impugn my clear conscience, my pure, innocent mind. Real. See, I love that about Haku so much, is the fact that he is kind of a piece of shit, but then he will, he'll act like he's just like a little angel. It's kind of like peak, like moe right there. Everyone, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Don't worry, wasn't a bother at all. Lady Rulathea is here, so shall we be off? Kuon and Rulathea follow behind Nekone as she strides out the front entrance. Yeah, have fun. The three girls seem excited, so I doubt they'll notice if I went missing. Time for a stumble backwards in, like I got myself caught on something. As I look for the cause, I notice Kuon has grabbed me by the back of my neck, smiling ominously. Just where do you think you're going? I'm not very strong. Like, I'm okay with going out on a date with you three, but like, I'm not gonna be able to carry your bags. I'll be so for real with you. I can barely carry anything in this world. Where? I was just gonna go back to sleep for a bit. What are you saying? The plan was for you to come along with us, right? I love her little smile too. Just so cute. And sinister, but cute. Oh, well, I figured I'd be in the way. This time around, you three girls should. Did you intend to abandon us then, after I so eagerly came here to show everyone around? I see. Rulathea was looking forward to seeing the sights together too. No, I didn't. Rulathea's face falls. No, I thought I'd hang back a bit is all. I was looking forward to it too, really. Okay? Okay. No. I can't handle that smile. That I believe in you expression is making me feel so guilty. You can't say no to a smile like that. Then again, those scornful gazes of, I don't believe in you at all, aren't any better. There's a little struggle at first, but we make our way south through the capital's massive central road. I've seen it before, but the Imperial capital really is an impressive sight. Yes, it's so large that it makes my head swim. The capital's like a basin-like area surrounded by mountains. The sight certainly boggles the mind. Oh yeah, I guess you can see a little bit of mountain range over there in the distance. But even more amazing than the size of this capital is its layout. Judging by the map, the capital is a perfect rectangle, carefully laid out perpendicular roads. Mathematical. Just who exactly designed this amazing capital? This capital was formed hundreds of years ago by the Mikado, the founder of Yamato. I see. Whoever was the Mikado back then must have had a real knack for architecture. What nonsense are you spewing now? The Mikado of today is the same Mikado we've always had. Oh? We need to bring Nekone up that I got amnesia. That I quite literally just do not know anything. Any basic knowledge of this world I have no idea about. But like high level math, that's my shit. I tilt my head in confusion at Nekone's interjection. Wait, you said he's here now, but didn't you say this was developed hundreds of years ago? There's no way the Mikado from back then is still alive today. Nekone nods to what I said, her face looking somewhat exasperated. A wordless, duh. Why are you saying the obvious about the Mikado still being alive? Huh? He's really alive? Wait, why am I the weird one for saying something like that? I'm going to say Rulathea, but even she's looking at me in confusion, as if to ask the same question as Nekone. Thank you, Rulathea. At least I got one shooter on my side. Hey, is the Mikado whispered to Kuon. Seems he has lived for centuries after the nation's founding. Or, well, his appearance hasn't changed. Centuries? Is it even possible to live that long? Maybe it seems like he's lived for ages, but they secretly switch in new ones, or some trick like that? Not under normal circumstances, I think. Longest people live is near 200 years old, and most die long before. Right? Wait, they can still live for 2 whole centuries? Yeah, 200 years is pretty crazy. Like, you see people that are like 110 years old, and they look like they are knocking on death's door. Like they've been knocking on death's door for the past couple of years. Who exactly is this Mikado? He's the great father of we people of Yamato, one vested with omniscience and omnipotence. Come on. No way he's actually omniscient and omnipotent. God, saying omnipotent is a weird word, especially right after omniscient. Omniscient and omnipotent, because they both start with like the omni, but omnipotent is not pronounced with omni. It tricks the brain. That's kind of a tongue twister. Omniscient and omnipotent, huh? Well, that's pretty impressive. No wonder he can do everything. Can we please stop saying that? Legends tells that he used his power to cut through mountains and piled great stones to build this capital. In a war, long ago, he caught upon lightning, shook the ground with quakes, and blew tornadoes across the land. Such is his might. Okay. This seems fake to start with, but now it's even fishier. She seems sure, but who knows? Glance over to Rulathea. Rulathea nods reverently. Seems the stories are true. Stuff like this tends to get exaggerated over time. I mean, yeah, 2 centuries, right? Should take it with a grain of salt. It is impossible for one such as us to truly comprehend the Mikado. It is best we remain mindful of our place. Otherwise, it will lead to your ruin, you see? So, I shouldn't take this so lightly, huh? That's a shame. Someone who could grant me a wish if you can do anything. Mighty Shenron! Such impudence! To get an audience with the Mikado, you must perform great meritorious deeds. And to have a wish granted, you must perform an even more extraordinary meritorious deed. I was just joking, but he actually grants wishes, huh? What sort of rewards has he given people? Oh, why, there was... Well, why you're fading to black? I want to know. I want to know the, mundane about this. As I tune out the legends of the capital and the Mikado, and reach a river that spans across the city. Damn it, Haku. This is the Amuchako River. Boats of all sizes and load and unload cargo across it, and the chatter of sailors and laborers fill the air. This river is central to the city's logistics, and it supports the lives of all within the capital. Capital's got wide roads, but a cart's supply line still couldn't keep up with the city's needs. The city has a mountain behind it, it was rounded, and a river through it. Like, for the four symbols in Eastern mythology? I doubt it's for any Feng Shui stuff. Where are you going to take us next? We're going to go further south, to the gate. Open the gates. Close the gates. Open the gates a little. Wow. No matter how many times I see it, I suppose it always stays just as marvelous. Marvelous! And not suddenly add Kuon's Oshtor comment. I just saw this the first time we came here, but it really is huge. Unnecessarily huge. Unless... Get at the size. The Mikado built this in one night, too. Maybe he's just really ripped. I don't know what you're thinking, but I'd advise you sit and stay quiet. But funny. It's so big. Makes me wonder why it was made so... Aside from the Mikado wanting it to represent Yamato's commanding presence, it has some ceremonial purpose as well. I see, so it being so huge and impressive is just meant to intimidate people. It's probably a psychological thing, giving the impression that it'll never be climbed or torn down. Ruthia freezes suddenly. Is that... Ruthia's shaking hand points to the inner part of the gate. What is that? It's a cart. It's a Wapter cart. Both sides of the gate are giant monstrous statues standing there as though guarding the gate. Oh, inside the lattice over there, there is something I can see. There's the Abkamus. Are those... Those are the guardians of Yamato. The guardian spirits of the Mikado and Yamato, defenders of the people and the city. The Akuru Turuka. Akuru Turuka. Akuru Turuka. It's kind of fun to say if you can say it correctly. Akuru Turuka. Akura Tutuka. I've heard of them several times in fairy tales and such, but I've never seen them so big. I'm sorry for being frightened. No, she's just a little mouse. Ruthia then bows her head meekly towards the statues. Can I be helped? Their fearsome appearance wards off evil, shows their desire to protect our people. Part of why the main gate is so large is so they can pass through it if for their triumph and return. Does it mean that these guys can move? They take off from here and strike down any approaching enemies? It doesn't look like a gate, though. Like, how do they get out without breaking down the lattice? Uh-huh? What is this drivel now? Mere statues cannot move. They're hollow inside, and your brother has shown me as such. Really? I also imagine they concealed some grand secrets, so it was a touch disappointing. So we were all basically thinking the same thing after all. Go on. Is it bothering you that much? No. I was just thinking about the curious similarities in our country's lore and myth. Something like this in your homeland too, Kuon. Suppose you could say that. Nekone, where are you going to show us next? Yes, and next we will return north from the central main road and then head towards the mausoleum. Yay, mausoleums! Ooh, it's beautiful, true. Like, I love the base of these pillars, that style that they have, and then the emblem engraved, the little banners, simple but very pretty. What are the morals of the mausoleum? Too vivid white to be metallic, but too reflective to be porcelain. Oh, I can't even really see it. It's still kind of in the distance. The fog of war is still kind of affecting the mausoleum. I'm just looking at all these, columns. Very pretty. Very pretty. It's such a good color of red. And then, that, bluish, purplish black at the base. Peak. Peak, I say. Peak. A stone building. No, it must be covered with some kind of glaze. That's why it looks so smooth. The gates and the manors lining the high street are elaborate, but the size and detail pale compared to this. This is a place where various rituals are held. Beyond this point is sacred ground. None but the highest authorities are permitted to enter. The summit especially is strictly forbidden to all but the Mikado's attendants and religious figures. We're totally going to be up there at some point in time, aren't we? Well, even if we had permission, I'm not wild about climbing all the way up something like that. You say that now, Haku. Some say it contains countless secret rooms, ancient knowledge, great treasure, and such like. I have heard that high-ranking scholars have permission to look inside, but I'm not certain. Oh, is that how we're gonna get in eventually? Like, we're gonna have to take that one test, and then we gotta go inside the mausoleum, and then there's gonna be some shit going down. Either that's gonna be, like, our new base of operations, that's where Haku's gonna be, like, working at, or we gotta, like, raid this place. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. I've been around the block a few times. I know how this shit goes. Did she say treasure? You know, imagine how great that would be, actually. We go down, instead of what I was just saying, we have the, Haku just turns into, like, a master thief. Like, he just starts playing the heist to collect all the treasure here. That would truly be amazing. And the twin buildings you see in front of the mausoleum make up the court. Oh, I've been in there before, accompanying Relathea, anyways. I see. She didn't react much to that. Maybe that one's not off limits. It's very polished, I suppose. What they mean by elegant, Yes, it's quite beautiful. I could agree with that. Intricate and elegant decorations, majestic structure. It's polished to a gleam, and it has this high atmosphere, like a building you'd find in heaven. Certainly does feel like a residence fit for some holy ruler, like the Mikado. Man, everything's way too big in the capital. The city, the streets, the gate, the court. So huge! Walking all this way on foot is a real pain. But of course we would walk. Do you propose we would ride a steed the entire time? No, not steeds, but if not that, then what? Can't put my finger on what I thought we'd be doing. He remembers that cars are a thing, but not quite. He kind of looks at me questioningly as I open and close my mouth. Whatever. Not like I can really explain myself. Oh, it's already past noon, so let's go eat somewhere. Yes, we've been walking all this time, so... Seconded! The capital's way too big. I'm hungry and my feet hurt. You're such a baby. Such a bitch baby. Alright, if that is the case then... Oh, fish market. Wow. Sugoi sugoi. Head into the side street and come out on another road far from the main thoroughfare. A relatively narrow street has vast lines of stalls. It's totally different from the main street. It smells good. Ah, nice. Could get used to this kind of variety. There were shops on the main street as well, but they were more formal compared to the folksy stuff here. Well, first... Are you thirsty? Also, it's so weird. This girl, like, woman and kid that are on the right actually have eyes. Generally, like, every side character doesn't have eyes. Or, like, really any, like, facial features besides, like... Well, I mean, they just don't have eyes, yeah. Just gotta, like, look at the dude on the left and, like, even the woman, like, on the farther right. Like, no face there. And then, like, the woman on the right doesn't even really have, like, any facial features whatsoever. But then that lady right there in the middle, for whatever reason, is just like, yeah, I got a full anatomy. Are you thirsty? Noticed Nekone passing drinks to Kuon and Relathea. Must have gotten them while I was looking around. Oh, it's delicious. Yes, it has a unique flavor indeed. See, so it's delicious, huh? Yeah, sounds great. If you like, please have this. Look over to see Relathea timidly offering me her container. There's about half the drink left. You sure? Looks like there's still quite a bit left. It's fine. I can't drink that much at once, so... If that's the case, sure. I'd be glad to. Take the drink from her and lift it to my mouth. Oh, indirect kissu. As I do, Relathea realizes something and covers her lips while blushing furiously. I've already seen you naked. The indirect kiss isn't that big of a deal at this point. That's a unique flavor. It's sour, it's got this nice scent to it. It's a bit bubbly too. Never mind, you lost me. I'm not a fan of the carbonation. Bubbles ruin it. It's a strange drink, but it's not bad at all. It was refreshing. Sir Haku's lips were where mine were. Oh, your face is all red. Are you tired? No, nothing is wrong. Are you sure? Now, what should we eat? Distracted from Relathea's odd distress as Kuon turns my attention to the huge variety of shops. What's that fried thing over there? You mean the kamuka? It's a mix of minced meat and vegetables, fried with dough in a triangular shape. Ooh, sounds pretty good. I've had that before, I think. And I guess I'll try that one. I'll try this fishy cake thing. Is it even ready, though? Fish looks kind of raw still. That is called a sheruchichi. It's compromised to salted fish folded into a thick steamed piece of almond dough. Isn't chi-chi also Japanese for dick? Wait, no, it's Chin Chin. Yeah, not quite then. Chi Chi, I know, what is it, Shishi? No, something close to that is like father as well. There's a lot of words that are very similar in, well, in most languages, I suppose. It's not just a Japanese thing, it's literally all the time in English as well. Let's see. It's delicious, but it's pretty salty. And this calls for... I'm not gonna allow you to start drinking in the middle of the day. How did you know? It is obvious. You act with the same inclinations as my dear brother does. Miss Nekone, what's that yellow, wheat-smelling thing? I've never seen it before. Sweet's called kunyu, a batter of sweetened and beaten eggs, filled with fruit and herbs, I believe. Ooh, that sounds really nice. It looks like the gold is sparkling. Oh, shining golden sweets, huh? I'm not sure why, but it seems charming when Rolathea says it, but suspect when Haku says it. Yeah, it's because Haku's just a little sus. We just a tiny bit sus, you know? I expect it is because his entire existence is morally suspect. True! Hey, now. They're a rude bunch. What about me is so dubious? Okay, buddy. Okay. Sir Haku is a kind person. Rolathea is on our side. We gotta shoot her with Rolathea. Rolathea is so kind, but then again, she's not denying what they're saying. Are these round ones here sweets too? This is Furion. It is so well loved by the locals that some call it a staple dessert. You know, I really hope there's not going to be a test on all of these things. Like, what was the Furion again? Like, I don't know, man. I can't even remember what the other things were. I can only remember Furion just because it's right there in front of my face. The Imam is the, like, dough stuff, but, like... past that, I'm just like, nah, man, I've lost it. There's something Chi-Chi that Haku ate. It was like a fish cake, yeah. I'd totally failed this exam, though. Oh, Yorkor. Yorkor. It's fermented and solidified Lanya, animal milk. Lanya. Yanya? And then that was an L, I think. So you have that here too. Use a different kind of milk, but have something similar, I think. Just based on appearance, it looks sweet and sour. It's probably delicious. I think it's very nice. Yes, it is delicious. Oishii desu ne? Guess I'll try some then. Given a piece, I toss it into my mouth. Oh. Oh, it's sour! It's usually used for cooking or drinking after it's been dissolved and sweetened. You... Why those little... Haku basically just threw a wad of wasabi in his mouth. Crazy work. So we continue strolling on our way. Deliciously savory scent wafts in from somewhere. Ah, it smells good. It's that meat. Niku. That is the Shishuke-po. Shishuki-poo. Poo? Anything that has poo at the end does not sound great. If you put poo in a food, in the name of a food, nah, you've lost me. Shishuki-poo. A dish from nomads from Uzurusha. Marinated and cooked meat on skewers. Okay, well that sounds amazing though. It says eaten with a Yorker drink in such regions. It's quite delicious, you know. It does look good. In this area, many stalls sell foodstuffs from all kinds of cultures and countries. The stall you see there serves a traditional dish from Shahoro, a nation of the south. In Isokatsu, they take a fish called a katsu, coated, fried, and covered with a spiced sauce. And here, fukutumasu, they're fish balls made from a maso paste, fried and boiled in a red sauce. That stall offers foka, which is a home-style dish from Nakoku. One puts sukuru and sauce on dough, then adding herbs, eggs, and smoked meats, baking the lot in an oven. Ooh, that sounds so good. I love eggs, and herbs, and meat. Smoked meat in particular. Ooh, peak. Different varieties can be made by simply changing the toppings. Suppose it's because this is the Imperial Capital that we have such a wide selection available. Yes, here in our Imperial Capital, the center of Yamato, we have dishes from all over the world. All roads lead to Rome, huh? Seems awfully proud, but I kind of understand. It's not easy conquering all of this. It's not even easy conquering all the freaking terminology, man. Sheesh. Like, pronouncing these words is crazy work. I'm struggling over. I'm fighting for my life. And the more I look, the harder it's going to be to make a decision. That's why we just have a little bit of everything, you know? Oh, we ended up eating a ton. But bit thirsty. Wouldn't mind a little break so we can have a little between-meal snack. You're crazy, Kuon. I knew it. She ate all that and his cell hasn't been anywhere near enough. Oh. Rulathea suddenly stops walking. She keeps glancing restlessly into a small alley nearby. Something wrong. Look and see what appears to be some stores selling pictures, scrolls, and books in the alley. Miss Nekone, what is this street? I love the coloration. This one. If I recall, it is a street where one could find many vendors of books and pictures, though I do not know much about them as their focus seems to be on popular literature. The narrow alleyway bustles with young ladies around Rulathea's age, coming and going from the shops. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's boy love! It's yaoi! No! Full of women. Well, girls anyway. Because of that, the place is pretty colorful. In the crowd, you see girls dressed in dainty clothes so frilly that they easily stand out. Very cute. Would it be alright if I went to look for a bit? Looking for some book in particular? Something like that? I think it's fine if you like. I can accompany you. No, I'll go by myself. Rulathea. She's trying to find some yaoi. No, it's fine. I've done my research. I mean, I know about this area. Never mind. Rulathea seems fidgety and restless for some reason. And we'll be waiting at the tea house over there, I think. I'll give you the map, just in case. Thank you. I'll be off then. Rulathea bows several times upon receiving the map and probably hurries into the alleyway. She seemed awfully antsy. I guess she has moments like that as well. Let's wait for Rulathea to return. Kuon seems to understand, somehow. Ma? Why? Up to a man as he makes his way out of the alleyway, trying to pass us by. Oh. Nerd! Bundles of paper flutter out from the parcel the man has in his hands. Sorry. No. The fault is mine entirely. Just not looking where I was going. Man gracefully kneels, starting to gather his papers, hastily moved to help him. All the papers look like they're filled with strange symbols and characters. He has a beautiful face for a man. From his appearance, I assume he must be some kind of merchant prince. Thank you. Man bows graciously as I hold into the gathered bundle of papers, taking it from me. Oh. As the man looks my way, a soft exclamation escapes him, as though he's noticed something. Something seems to draw on Nekone as well. She hesitates, unsure. It isn't clear if he understands Nekone's expression or not, but he walks to her, smiling broadly. If it is, Miss Nekone, what an odd coincidence it is to meet you out in a place like this. Did these two, like, take the exam together or some shit? They're like, that one scholar exam, did these two, like, meet there? You two know each other. I direct my question at Nekone, seeing what's going on between the two of them. I would not go as far as to say that we know each other. Well, Miss Nekone is renowned as a girl of uncommon genius amongst the well-informed of society. It is unfortunate that you cannot yet don the mantle of a scholar, merely because of your age. It is nothing so significant, and, as you say, then you yourself are... Quickly the man lifts his index finger in front of his lips. Oh, I meant nothing by that. Please don't concern yourself over it. What are they talking about? Is this a woman? Is this a woman trying to pass off as a man? Very dude-coded, so, like, if this is a woman, that one would have skipped by me. Although they did mention that, like, a surprisingly, like, feminine face and whatnot, so... That's the only reason I'm sus about it. It would appear you were guiding some foreign friends around our fair capital. Yes, that is correct, but what are you doing here? Is it wrong for me to be in a place such as this? Not precisely, but it does not suit you somehow. I would expect you in high-class shops along Main Street. I know. I usually send an emissary for such errands, but I had an important task today. Something important? Nekone tilts her head in puzzlement at the man's admission. Yes, I've come to finally submit a new manuscript. Delivery. Wish to see it done personally. Oh. Is this the author of the yaoi? Oh no! Oh no! Inspiration has been guiding my pen lately, though my secondary job has suffered somewhat as a result. Dear, truly troublesome indeed. Surely that would be your primary concern, not a secondary job. You yourself are troublesome. I forget myself. My next script awaits. Regrettably, I must be off. My warmest regards to your brother. Very well. Oh, then, my fine sir and miss, I must take my leave. Perhaps we shall meet again. What's your name? Okay, bye. Man gives a quick final bow and glides up into the crowd. He could make a fine muse. Perhaps I may find some means of coaxing him into my next pairing. Oh, God. Oh, God. I was so right. And it's so wrong. Ugh. I'm not sure if that's a dude or not. But, they definitely write yaoi. They definitely write yaoi. God damn it! Why is it always BL? Yeah. Haku, why are you swimming around like that? Is something wrong? I feel dread. I fear my chastity is in danger around that individual. Nah, I felt some kind of weird dread for a second. Yeah. Don't know why, but I feel like I'm straying into dangerous territory. After that, we met up with the delighted-looking Rothia, and Nekone leads us down Main Street. There are so many people. It's quite lively. Everyone looks so cheerful. I guess that's what you get on the main road of the Imperial capital. Look at all the shops and people. But my homeland is just as impressive. Hey, yo, take me home with you, Kuon. I'd like to see that for myself. Hey, yo, especially your place, you know? Want to meet the folks who I've been traveling with for all this time. Gotta meet their parents. I wonder what that was about. I can understand patriotism, but she sounds weirdly competitive. Please wait for me. Come more this way, Lady Rothia. You'll get separated if you let the crowd sweep you up. Oh, then let's hold hands so we don't get separated. Okay. Kuon holds Rothia's hands as she makes the suggestion. Okay then, you too, Nekone. Me too? We'd be in big trouble if you got separated from us. Okay. Makes it seem like she's doing this for Rothia's benefit, but it's clear Kuon just wants to hold hands. She seems awfully happy and excited, and she has a cheerful smile on her face. Wholesome. It looks like... Here, let's check it out. Kuon seems to have found something, and in high spirit, pulls the girls towards a colorful stall. Following behind, I see the shelves are packed with sculpted candy in vivid reds, blues, and yellows. A candy stall, huh? Wow, they're beautiful. Rothia mumbles dreamily. They really are pretty, all glittering and shining like that. Almost look like jewelry. This is amazing. You can even make stuff like this out of candy, huh? Intricately modeled for flowers, animals, some things I can't recognize. They're gorgeous. Hey, yo, there's also lingerie over here. Yo! Kuon, put that one on, please. I too was amazed by all the sights when I first arrived in the capital. You know, I just had a thought though. Like, all of my thumbnails for Utawarerumono have been Kuon based. Like, I've really been trying to not have every single thumbnail be Kuon, but she just has all the best thumbnails. She's got all the best CGs, right? And they've all been getting, like, slightly more provocative as well. Like, it starts off, it's like, alright, we're, heads on the lap, and then she's, like, giving us a weapon, and then it's her taking a bath in our tent, and then her taking a bath in that giant bathhouse. It would have been wild if there was actually, like, candy lingerie in here, and then, like, freaking Kuon, like, puts it on, and then we have, like, a scene where Haku stumbles into that. Like, holy shit, man. That would have been, that'd be insane. I highly doubt that'll happen, but goddamn. Goddamn if that did happen. I too was amazed by all the sights when I first arrived in the capital. I never have seen candy crafted like this, even during festivals in my homeland. Yes, I've never seen such beautiful treats before. Oh, I'm flattered, so I am. Such sweet girlies. Would you like one? I'll give you a discount. Then we'll take 4 candies, please, sir. Oh! Oh! I know who you are! I know who you are! Unfortunate stash. Yeah, this is, Mikazuchi, right? Yeah. Oh, huh. I know he wears a disguise, because, yeah. One of the few things that I've seen of this game, I think it was... Shit, I don't know where it was. I don't know when it was, but... I remember seeing one thing where Oshtor and Mikazuchi had to, like, put on disguises. And this was Mikazuchi's disguise. This old man with the freaking unfortunate stash. The pencil stash. What happened to his ear, though? I mean, this dude is, like, a battle-hardened individual, so, like, him having a torn ear is not really all that surprising. It's a crazy disguise, though. But yeah, that's one of the few things that I do know. Yeah, and like we just went through and saw Mikazuchi's name, so I was able to remember that. Good, good. Much obliged. Don't worry about it. I'll pick it up. But even conventional sweets are expensive, so a handcrafted candy like this would be... Really? Don't worry about it. I'm the one that wanted to have some. Which ones do you recommend, sir? Oh, let's see now. The amiable old candy man pokes through some of the candies on sticks and passes them out. You, young lady, the beauty and grace of a flower. Think floral candy suits you finely, eh? You certainly have a way with words, don't you? Despite her words, Kuon looks fairly pleased, accepting the large flower-shaped candy. Ow, it looks just like a real flower. Yes, it is quite pretty. Suits you perfectly, dear sister. Hey, that flower wouldn't happen to be insectivorous, or have venomous thorns, maybe. Oh, Haku. Foot in mouth, constantly. Although that kind of shit is fun to say. And for the sweet little lady there, this little birdie should do the trick. True. True, that does fit. How cute. Looks like Kokopo dead as a tiny chick. Seems like it's rather chubby little baby bird. It's rather charming. It almost seems a waste to eat it. Honestly, yeah. Any sort of like commercial candies like this usually taste awful as well. Like, they look pretty and whatnot, but they usually taste absolutely terrible. So they're more for like decorations than anything. But like, having an edible decoration just is weird. So that's aside, I guess it does look like that bird somehow. Though it's hard to accept the idea that that thing was once this cute. What are you talking about? Kokopo is adorable. He also just likes to sit on you, which, you know, understandable. It's like a cat or a dog, right? Even like big animals, they still think they're tiny, but they're just like massive now. They try to be a lap cat or a lap dog, and it's like, you're not that small anymore. Nothing to say this time. Say? Say what? Like, that is too tubby. Perhaps this time it will be homely looking. How can you say something like that about something that's this cute? Sheesh, you guys are mean. All this stuff about it being tubby or homely looking. No, I didn't mean to say that it's... That's right, I think it's very cute. You say that, but did you just reveal your true feelings? Haku throwing it back at him. You'd love to see it. Hey! Why am I still getting beat up? And lastly, for the exceptionally lovely little lady. Yes, how about this one? Oh, how cute! Well, it is cute. Compared to the candies the other two got, this one is twice as large. Why is mine so... Nekone is also baffled. It doesn't feel like it's the first time we've met, so it's just a little extra now, girly. But... Oh, no extra charge, of course. No need to fuss. Saying that, he gives Nekone a knowing wink. Aww. So I guess that she's this old man's type. He's got strange taste. No! Mikazuchi, no! Is this the divine beast Nuko? Nuko? A creature from all the old fairy tales? Yes, it would wake people on a whim, but it would help from the shadows if someone was in trouble. Nah, checks out with you then. Certainly it's just like a Nekone, I think. Something cute about it hiding in its true nature. That's what I was saying. Oh yeah, but if Kuon says it, she blushes, but if I said it, she'd beat me up again. Definitely is adorable at first glance, but I think its true nature might be a vicious beast. Yeah, see, exactly. Exactly, we basically said the same thing. And this one should be perfect for you, my boy. What is with that face? What's with that face? Uh-oh, thank you. My words fail me. Before me is a shape I hope never to see again, but on the end of a stick. Wait a second. Is that kitty candy? Unlike the others, this one is almost offensively realistic. It's well made, but disgusting. The fruits of my painstaking labor, I'd say. You're worthy of receiving this work of art. I think I prefer my art abstract. Could just start moving any second. Is it just a bug coated in candy? No need to be modest. Go ahead and take a big old bite. Start with the head. It's delicious. Yes, it's so sweet and very refreshing. It is fruit flavored. Should stop complaining. Hurry up and eat yours. Candied scorpions. I don't want it. Go on, you can have mine if you want. That's fine. I don't even like candy. Pay me no heed, Kuon and the others look contentedly at their candy pops. I look between my candy and theirs, going back and forth several times, but they don't even notice me. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like the gap is widening between them and me. What's wrong, huh? Not gonna tell me you don't like my work, are you? Come on! Who can eat something as creepy as this? Look at bland and eat the damn thing. It suits a man ferrying around these lovely ladies. I feel like you get some pent-up frustration there. You're just hanging around Oshtor for too long, and Mikazuchi here can figure out that we're a main character. Though granted, we are being escorted by 3 lovely ladies, so you know. So far, his attitude clearly changes when he's talking to me. During a little exchange, the already crowded main street seems to have gotten noisier. Oh, it's Lord Oshtor! Lord Oshtor! To turn to see what's going on, the shoppers are shift to the roadside, clearing the way. Ah! Nekone's eyes widen as though she's just realized something. What's going on? Down the road, a group of several people riding waptors are stoically heading this way. That man is... Yeah, Sir Oshtor, I'm sure. That's the dude! It's that masked man. The guy that commanded the subjugation of the bandits back then. If I remember correctly, his name was, it was like, shotting, yeah, something like that, I don't know. Oshtor, Imperial Guard of the Right. That's right, Oshtor, that was the name. People stare, watching the man in the center of the unit from a distance. Oh, Lord Oshtor! Lord Oshtor! Lord Oshtor! Excited murmur of the girls from the market arise around us. That one girl sounded very manly. Don't worry about it. I can see a lot of things in their eyes as they watch him. Reverence, admiration, affection, and trust. Whatever the Imperial Guard of the Right does, he definitely is famous. You could say that he's in the right. Hey, yo. Oh, I don't think there's anyone in Yamato that doesn't know of Lord Oshtor. Dorothea replies as I mutter to myself, except for me, but also amnesia. Honestly, it's not even amnesia. I'm just literally in a different world, but you know, that's besides the point. Amnesia is just the easy way to say it. He's that famous. What kind of country bumpkin doesn't know of Oshtor? I've been traveling quite a ways and just came to the city the other day. I see. That might do it. Suppose it can't be helped. He is the very equal of Lord Mikazuchi, Imperial Guard of the Left, and one of the twin shields of Yamato. I hear you, Mikazuchi, I hear you. Lord Oshtor, the Imperial Guard of the Right. Even though he's a busy man, he goes out to patrol the city like this on occasion. The old man bows his head to the patrolling party as they pass by. He's a man of distinction, versed in the literary and military arts, honorable and a man of the people. Why, it's thanks to Lord Mikazuchi and Lord Oshtor that life in our imperial capital is so peaceful. Seems like he certainly is adored. I had a feeling he was, but I didn't know to this extent. Yes. Dorothea follows the Imperial Guard of the Right with her eyes as she replies. Wonder why it's been so quiet, then I see Nekone blushing as she stares at the man in a daze. Oh, she got a little crush. She looks like a young maiden in love. What's wrong, Nekone? Nothing is wrong. Nothing at all. Her too, huh? You gotta be quite a guardian to roll a young girl like that. I don't know if this is Mikazuchi, but Oshtor seems like a pretty big deal. What do you mean you don't know? It's true that Lord Oshtor is renowned in Yamato, sure. But it's always the ones that keep their talents hidden right that have the real skills. Lord Mikazuchi, aye. Now there's a man truly worthy of being adored. This is so funny because I know who this asshole is. I've seen this before. Unfortunately, that has been, like, spoiled for me, but, like, it kind of does make this moment a lot more, like, hilarious because of it. His strength in battle, his silent care for the people of the city, chivalry to young girlies. You can say he's as good as Lord Oshtor in all things. He's even better than Lord Oshtor in every way. Right. Hey, what's with that half-assed response, kid? Dorothea, is what this old guy's saying true? Yes, there isn't a person in Yamato that doesn't know Lord Mikazuchi. If Lord Oshtor is kindness, then Lord Mikazuchi is strength. They're equally ranked in that way. I see. Even if I'm told just how great these two guys are, it just feels unrealistic to me. Have you met him too, Nekone? This Mikazuchi guy. Lord Mikazuchi. I do not care for his company. Oh, damn! She answers awkwardly after a brief moment of silence. For some reason, the old man suddenly flops forward, face down to the stall's countertop. Okay, you know, I feel like even if I didn't know, the way this guy's acting, like, you'd know. You'd know that this old man was just Mikazuchi in disguise. I get that twin shields of Yamato are adored by the public, but the more I hear about them, it starts sounding too excessive. It starts sounding really dubious. Are you calling a dubious old man now, eh? No, not you. Talking about that man, Oshtor. And what do you mean by that? When she takes offense at my musing, Nekone turns on me with her unusual sharpness to her tone. I feel like she's usually sharp. What are you talking about? Well, people normally have one or two things to be ashamed of. I just get suspicious when I hear about some paragon of virtue with no skeletons in his closet. No, you know what? You're so real for that, Haku. You're so real for that. What are you talking about? He has no such blemishes. Nekone denies it so furiously it almost looks like her hairs are standing on end. Come on. It's fine if he has a few weird quirks. People would feel closer to him if he did. Maybe he's a huge voyeur. Maybe he likes wearing frilly dresses now and then. It'd make him more relatable. Yeah? Yeah, Haku? Wearing frilly dresses would make him more relatable to you? Understood. I can, you know, if that one dude was over here, if that one individual that writes yaoi was in earshot right now, you'd be cooked. You'd be cooked. Maybe you're already cooked anyways. I'll say no word. Nekone starts kicking me in the shins repeatedly. Stop kicking me! Stop kicking me! Why are you so angry? It's fine if he's like that, isn't it? No, my Oshi is perfect. My Oshi has no blemishes at all. She's tiny, but so her kicks aren't that powerful. But being booted repeatedly still hurts. Serves you right. That's what you get for saying something that ought to be said. Wouldn't get off so easy if the other girlies heard you. You ought to be grateful to these ladies. So in other words, they're the same as the fangirls in the crowd that were just cheering. The monkey noises. Nekone kicks my shins even harder, as if she's reading my mind. I suppose there's nothing to be done. So sure this guy's even got this vicious girl's head over heels for him. How terrifying. Stop, it's actually starting to hurt now. Damn it. Everything's that guy's fault. Huh? Oh shit. As I look to the procession, I see that he stopped at his steed, staring straight at us. The sharp eyes behind that mask are fixed on us. Hey, your Lord Oshtor's looking this way. And why you're being so unladylike too. Do you think I could be fooled by such an obvious... lie? Despite her words, Nekone's gaze flickers towards Oshtor. Her eyes meet Oshtor's and her cheeks immediately turn bright red. Ah, nice. Maybe I'm imagining things, but for a moment, looks like Oshtor is smiling. Not true. He's amused. Then the moment passes, the procession continues on, fading to the far end of the street. After a while, the road goes back to its usual hustle and bustle. Young maidens chatter with girls' glee about how their eyes met his or that he saw them waving. Aren't you lucky? Probably the only person he smiled at. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad at me? Nekone's expression changes from shame to anger, and she headbutts me directly in the stomach. Well, that's kind of adorable, though. It's kind of an adorable, like, mental image. What was that for? Kuon and Relatia stare at me with her eyes smiles as I struggle to regain control of my breathing. You really shouldn't play with a girl's feelings, I think. It can only lead to trouble. I don't understand what you're saying. She's still angry. Only one thing to do in times like these. I'm not sure what's the matter, but it's clearly my fault. Here, you can have my candy, so calm down. Shut the candy I'm holding to Nekone's mouth in an attempt to calm her down. You say sweet things enrich the heart or something. Yep. What do you make me eat all of a sudden? What? Just candy. Haven't put my mouth on it or anything. Should be fine. That's not the point. What is this? This bizarre flavor. It's insect flavored. An acquired taste, as they call it. I had a hard time getting it to taste like the real thing. Oh my. He really tried to get us to eat an actual giddy giddy. Why are you throwing it at me? Oh man. Expression somewhat depressed, Kuon rests her hands against her temples. How do I put it? It's a pretty easy mistake to make, but I still feel a little sorry for her. Happened while we were out sightseeing in the Imperial capital. Oh, what did you do, Haku? Hey, Kuon, you know what this place sells? It's a big shop facing the main street, but I can't tell what kind of shop it is from the storefront alone. Oh, this is a fabric store. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it actually gonna happen? Do I have some sort of like clairvoyant powers of like sus, naughty, erotic CGs? Oh my god, are we gonna be peeping on? Are we gonna be peeping on Kuon changing in a fabric store? And then that's gonna be the next thumbnail. Oh Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. I'm not too upset about it, but at the same time, it's hilarious that it's gonna happen. It says so on the signboard, right there. Signboard? Appear the signboard she's indicated. Certainly something written on there with huge blocky writing, but... well, I can't read it. Actually, what language even is this? Huh? I can't read. Ha, I'm illiterate. Can't forget Nekone's face as she awkwardly averted her eyes, or Kuon squeaking in shock. You guys gotta remember! Quote-unquote amnesia. I don't know shit! Never imagined that you might be illiterate. You're able to read numbers, so you seem good at arithmetic, so I thought that you might do well enough to be a civil servant, but rather not if you can't even read. My negligence is inexcusable. I don't think it's my fault exactly, but I still feel incredibly uncomfortable. There's no helping if I can't read. Just need to find work that I can do then. You can also learn how to read, Haku. It's not like that's impossible to skill to pick up. I won't be picky. Gotta be something out there like a seat warmer or a flower arrangement. I'd not work in the first place, but that seems receptive to some suggestions at the moment. What nonsense are you spewing now? There's no way there would be such a convenient job. We wouldn't know unless we looked. I assure you, I know without looking. Just how lightly are you taking all of this? And I suppose there was such a job. How long would you search for it? And what if you could not find it? Well, this is a fine mess. Haku isn't very strong, so physical labor is out of the question. So he does not even have any redeeming physical skills. He really is utterly worthless. I mean, we could work in a place that's just numbers, like just pure mathematics. Like, I'm sure there could be something along with that, right? I can't take this much pity, but they're not wrong, so I can't really talk back. In that case, then... Hey, yo, Rulathea trying to be my sugar mama? Yeah, if you like... Oh, she's even blushing. She is offering to be sugar mama? You... Me? You? You can... At my estate... Sorry, can't hear you too well. Well, I suppose we have no choice. Oh? Let's keep searching for a little while longer. If we keep searching, and don't give up, we'll find the right job someday. Was Kuon, like, slightly jealous about that? Like, no, you can't just marry into Rulathea's house. No, you gotta find a job, and then, that way that we can be together instead. Like, it's so hard to be so popular, you know? Well, I'm sorry about this. Don't worry about it. We've already started, so we can't back out now. She looks so disappointed. Alright, what were you trying to say earlier? I couldn't hear you too well. It's nothing. You sure? Didn't seem like it was nothing. I don't understand. I can't help but wonder why you do not simply abandon the stray dog of a man, dear sister. Why? Well, I suppose you always feel obligated to root for the underdog, don't you? True. That's... No, I understand. Certainly then, we have a duty to stand by the furthest under of dogs. Stand by the farthest under of dogs. That's crazy. Am I allowed to get angry at that? Dear sister, I don't want to tell you this, but I have a message from my dear brother. From Ukon. He said there's something I gotta tell you. It may help, so I want you to come see me. It feels as though it may have something to do with this miscreant. That's what Ukon says, so he's already getting to work. I expected as much from him, I think. Do you know anything about this, dear sister? No, not a thing, but I'm sure I can imagine the sort of thing he'd propose to us. Now I have to wonder what it is he likes about Haku. Saying that, Kuon teasingly taps Nekone at the nose. My dear brother does not like him. What? Something wrong with me? I believe it means that Ukon is interested in you, Haku. But, not in that sense, right? I mean, I like Ukon too, but, like I ain't trying to do that, you know? I ain't trying to do that kind of dance. I think that he did seem to hang around real close for a lot of the time. What is this person talking about? And now, once again, the classic, are you some kind of dung beetle? Nekone stare. What? I wonder where she'd take us, but I think this is the manor of the Imperial Guard to the right. No doubt about it. We were just here yesterday to deliver Rulathea's offerings. Gatekeeper gives us a hard stare, but eases up and bows his head when he sees Nekone approach. Thank you for your service. Wait, is Ukon part of the guard of the right? We then pass through the gate as if it's routine for us, and follow Nekone through the corridors. Judging from the other day and how we were led here, is Ukon connected to this guy? Nekone makes her way through the manor without hesitation, and slips before a particular room. I have brought the both of them. Enter. Nekone calls up from just outside the door, a reply comes from within. I'm coming in now. Excuse us? Scrolls. Room seems like a study. Several picture scrolls and books are organized and stacked as if to emphasize the simple furnishings. It's very nice, though. I like this vibe. And sitting at the far end of the room... Oh, it's Oshtor. Man already made its way back home, huh? You know, maybe... if we get, a real sexy Kuon CG, we'll have to use that one, right? Just because, obviously, we'll have to use that. But this isn't bad either. Seeing Oshtor here... Is Oshtor gonna break the Kuon curse? We'll see. We'll see. How good of you to come. Imperial Guard of the Right. Oshtor. It's the mysterious masked man. Oshtor, the Imperial Guard of the Right himself. Wait a second. Why is he... Yeah, this is his manor, obviously, but... What happened to Ukon? He's the guy who called us in. Lord Haku, Lady Kuon. Thank you for your aid with the bandits. Allow me a formal introduction. I am Oshtor. I'm sure you must have questions regarding your sudden summons, but first, please have a seat. Nekone, some tea for our guests. Very well. Nekone bows to Oshtor and obediently leaves the room. So Nekone knew about this. Actually, I didn't even know that they knew each other. I set myself down on the comfortable cushion, as Oshtor suggested. Are we to reintroduce ourselves as well, then? If you wish. However, I don't require it. I mean no discourtesy, but my reports already tell me much. Is it okay for me to be here too? If I'm in the way, then... It is no trouble, especially since this concerns your father's request as well. From father? Yes, he asked that I ensure his daughter's welfare. Father asked... I don't get it. Thought Ukon called for us, but here's this guy instead. Now rule if he is involved? Oh. I have brought the tea. Nekone begins placing the cups of tea on the table. And after she arranged everything, she sits at Oshtor's side with a matter-of-fact expression. Something weirdly ceremonial or prim about all this. It's freaking me out. We better become sworn brothers with Oshtor. We get inducted into the Yakuza. Peak. She didn't seem like being lumped in with the screaming girls. I guess this is why. It's quite good. It is very delicious. Thank you. Pick up the cup placed before me and take a sip. God, it's bitter. I would spit it back out. What is this? It's really bitter. Kind of a furtively glance between my tea and everyone else's. Everyone seems to be enjoying theirs. Well, you stick to the subject for now, anyway. So, what does the top brass want, calling us out here? As I expected, you do not care for roundabout discussions. Allow me to come straight to the point. I invited you here for one reason. It's my intent to become your patron. Patron? Does that mean you want to hire us? You may think of it that way, if it pleases you. So, you're asking us to be your subordinates. Correct. Although I would not wish so formal a hierarchy. I propose instead a partnership. Partnership? What does that mean? What I heard, this guy's a pretty big deal. And a person like that wants to hire a bunch of nobodies like us? That seems incomprehensible in a lot of ways. Though it could be that he wants us to do his dirty work, or he wants to use us as disposable pawns. But if that was his angle, then he wouldn't reveal his identity, right? I also don't have any idea what he's plotting. I exchanged glances with Kuon. Kuon remained silent, an amused smile on her face. That's wife. I don't get why she isn't saying anything. Knowing Kuon, I figured she'd jump at the chance to start some cutthroat negotiations. Does it seem that strange? Oshtor breaks the silence a bit abruptly, as though sensing her hesitation. This is just strange. It's too strange. Someone in your position should have plenty of pawns already. But here you are, inviting a bunch of strangers into your retinue. It'd be weird if we weren't suspicious. I think it's only natural we'd think you were plotting something. What? Don't give me that look. It's not like I could help it. I suppose it's only natural to reach such a conclusion. I'm afraid that you will have to take me at my word, but I am not trying to set you up. For certain reasons, I've been looking for someone I can rely on. And not a simple subordinate. Someone unaffiliated, who will speak frankly and openly with me. Yet I could find no such confidant. So when I consulted my friend regarding this matter, another partner, he recommended you. It was Mikazuchi, right? And that's why he was either quote-unquote pretending to be the old man at the shop, or this is why he was like doing the long con special ops of being the candy man. I just realized how sus it is too. Oh shit, dude. Freaking Mikazuchi over there playing up the old man outfit, running a candy shop, and then like kind of hitting on Nekone. Aw, damn, dude. He's got candy in his van. Oh, no. Oshtor pauses a moment to sip at his tea and continues talking. I've heard of your efforts in the extermination of the Giri and the suppression of the bandits. A fine apothecary of keen mind and reflex. A man whose strength aside. Thanks. It's a quick wit and an odd charisma. I can understand the parts about Kuon, but I get the feeling I'm just being overrated. He has not been with you long, but he declares you reliable, and that you together withstood mortal peril. Oh no, he's talking about Ukon then. But still, that stuff about Mikazuchi was still wild. A friend. Ah, alright, Ukon. So, that's what's going on here. Maroro was most happy to vouch for you. I conclude that if he spoke true, there could be no mistake. It was Maroro? Where did Ukon go? Ah, this is delicious. Everyone sips her tea without a care, as she smiles. Oh? So yeah, Maroro and Oshtor do know each other. Honestly, I figured I would have done it even without his say-so. Oshtor grins. What the? His speech and his whole demeanor feels totally different, but there's something familiar. Yeah, it's like looking in a mirror, huh? When you still haven't connected the dots? It's cold, man. And here I thought we were friends. Huh? And let me answer your other question then. Where did Ukon go? That was it, right? Ain't no shot. With a smile on his face, Oshtor tousles his hair and dons another apparel he pulls from somewhere. Then he puts his hands to his mouth and in an instant got a stubbly looking beard. Then finally he slowly removes the mask covering his eyes. Huh? 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 I'm right here. Ukon! Yeah, Ukon's my secret identity, and the real identity is Oshtor, the Imperial Guard of the Right. What the? Ha! Okay, I did not know that one. I did not know that Oshtor and Ukon were the same individual at all. For some reason, it's because of the stash. It was because of the, it was because of the stash that, oh, holy shit, dude. What the? Yeah, like, I recognized, I remember, like, Mikazuchi's, like, his, like, disguise because of the funny stash, but I straight up did not realize that Ukon and Oshtor were the same. What? Then, I've been on the lookout for Oshtor for so goddamn long, and then we literally find him, but he's disguised as Ukon, and I didn't remember that Ukon was Oshtor's disguise. That's crazy. But also, like, there's the whole deal about how Nekone is head over heels for Oshtor, and then like Ukon. Jesus, man. Oh my god. I feel like my world got put upside down with that reveal. That's crazy work. That's insane crazy work. Literal mind break there. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. I did not remember that disguise. I did not foresee that coming in the slightest. And yeah, thinking about it, we've never seen Oshtor and Ukon in the same place at the same time. So that's a fake beard you got? That's insane. That's insane work. Kuon freaking knew. I can hear Kuon's laughter from beside me as she tries in vain to stifle it. Look over to Kuon, shoulders shaking, mouth covered, and Rulathea looking between us, flustered. Don't tell me! Skye knew from the beginning, and, by her expression, just been enjoying watching this play out. Nekone grumpily shoots a sidelong glance at Oshtor. And Nekone obviously knew as well. I guess she doesn't really approve of these shenanigans. Rulathea seems to be more perplexed by Kuon's laughter, and actually being surprised by this. Did you know about this as well, Rulathea? Oh yes, I was told about it at the very beginning. That's wild. What? I was the only one surprised? Missy saw through it, huh? I thought I had you. I want to keep doing the same voice that I did with Ukon, but like Oshtor, Okay, so, I mean, you know what? It's fine. It's a disguise, so, like, him putting on, like, a voice would also make sense. That's... Oh, literally, I feel like everything that I, like, thought about and built up about Utawarerumono just got flipped on its head. That's insane work. I did not see that coming in the slightest. I straight up did not see that coming. Fuck! Ukon lets out an obviously disappointed sigh. So, we gave it away. He's pretty confident in this disguise, you know? In fact, only a few people know about this. You were watching Nekone during the patrol, weren't you? Well, yeah. Seemed like she was having a real good time with the kid. Couldn't help myself. No, I was not playing with him. I was trying to defend your honor. Sure. Okay, I get it. You certainly do not get it. Those eyes. Oh? Those kind eyes that were watching Nekone. They were the same as Ukon's. Well, I see. And however beloved Oshtor may be, I found it odd that Nekone would be so infatuated with him. It was almost like her attitude towards her older brother, and I think that made it all clear. Cripes, really are a sharp one, Missy. But getting off track here. So, you know I was granted the undeserved rank of the Imperial Guard of the Right by the Mikado. Undeserved rank. So modest of you, Ukon, Oshtor. If I say so to myself, Imperial Guard is an extremely important official position. One whose duty is to protect the Mikado and the citizens of Yamato from all kinds of harm. Honestly, I have no idea how I got the job. Ukon scratches his head, but can comically bewildered for a moment. Of course, comes with a huge amount of power. I can command entire armies if I have to. That's insane right there. To also think about, like, how, like, well put together Oshtor feels, and then just, like, how free and wild Ukon is. That's crazy. That is such an insane, like, personality swap as well. Holy. I did not see that coming at all. I'm still reeling about this. Well, that means if it's hard for me to move freely, well, with my title I get all this public attention. Which is why you're hiding your true identity like that. You got it. Kinda paralyzed like this, or like everything I do turns into a huge production. You guys saw, right? Just wanted a quick look around the city and suddenly it's a damn parade. There's an obligation that befits your situation, or station. Yeah, true. I understand that. Really, I do, but I can hear the voice of the people as Oshtor. If I want to hear what the people are saying, just changing my appearance isn't gonna cut it. Sometimes I have to go into shady places. Sometimes I end up having to deceive people. And I gotta be prepared to shoulder those crimes. So, I need another identity. One that can move freely by deceiving the public's eyes, like this. So you're saying that now that you're famous, you can't partake in all the shady things you like to do. So you came up with this disguise as a way to let you keep having your illegal fun. Is that it? Have another cup of tea. No, thank you. Oh, thanks, actually, yeah. Blah, it's hot! Why, that little... Just full-on dumped hot water on my head. Here are some crumpets to go with your tea. Stab? My eyes! I can't see! Crumpets are in my eyes! I fell helplessly on the floor. The hell are you doing, you little brat? Oh, would you like some more? By all means, here you are. It serves you right for insulting my dear brother. The heck did you do that for? What were these weird accusations? Who was the one that suggested my dear brother was partaking in suspicious activities? My dear brother would never lower himself to such base indecency. I even decide what's decent and what's not. And your brother isn't indecent, you say? But of course, my dear brother would never be driven by such impure impulses. It's ridiculous. There's no way a man wouldn't think indecent thoughts. It's just delusional. Man or woman, three primal desires will not be denied. I declared triumphantly, sternly pointing at her from the floor. Here's someone snickering. Is it Kuon or is it Ukon? Ukon Oshtor. Three primal desires? What, you don't know? Desires for sleep, for food, and for sex. Nobody can possibly escape them. Taken aback, Nekone's face turns several shades redder. She's trying to muster a comeback, but it seems like she's at a loss for words. You blushed when you saw Oshtor earlier, right? Still different from the extension of your desire. Wait, what? Oshtor and Ukon are the same person? Holy crap, he's your brother and you're... Just saying, that's kind of messed up. That's what I was saying earlier, Haku. Like, I was like, she's got the hots for Oshtor, but... Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no! The banjos are coming out! Wah! You're kind of asking for it, Haku, but it is very, very entertaining. Dear brother, this simply will not do. It's no good. A man of such despicable character is no good. We love Ukon. We love him. Let's over to see Ukon holding his sides with laughter and Kuon trying to stifle her own amusement. That seems Reality is trying to stop her. Go on, quit laughing and stop her. Oh boy, what a shock. Kuon is usually so shy. Never figured she'd get so attached this fast. I am not attached to him. Who could possibly have given you that impression? Look, level with me. Are you blind? I believe I told you not to speak ill of my brother. She begins another assault with the boiling water in the teapot. That's hot! Would you stop that? You know, honestly, Haku and Nekone really give off sibling energy as well. And they really do, considering like this whole this aggression act that's going on. Very sibling coded. And yo, quit laughing at help! Hot! That really got me. Nekone, give it a rest, huh? Kid's an important guest after all. Being told that, Nekone shoots me a venomous look and returns to her seat. Oh shit, dude. That was a terrible experience. Forgive her, eh? She's been a bookworm since she was little. She's not used to socializing. Dear brother. Now, what we were talking about. Alright, all that suspicious business. Nekone might have gotten herself worked up about it, but what you said wasn't really wrong. My other identity's meant to do things the Imperial Guard of the Right can't, like break the law. I only wanted to be a soldier who helped the people, sharing their joys and sorrows, like my dad did. With that ambition, set off from the boonies, thanks to the help of my old mentor, became a rank-and-file guard. Though, through a bunch of good luck and weird coincidences, I rose up through the ranks, but... Don't know how it happened, but somehow I ended up being named the Imperial Guard of the Right. It's because main character bullshit happened. Worked hard to get ahead so I could go home with my head held high, but I never imagined I'd end up with all of this. To be honest, it wasn't even my intention to get such a big fancy title. If certain people heard that, they would probably cry and throw a shameless tantrum on the spot. I don't think it's a position one can get only with coincidence, luck, and minimal effort. Well, however it happened, the Imperial Guard of the Right can't share in the people's joys. The most I can do is patrol the city, only cut the bandits by working with the Imperial Guards. If you have that much power, why don't you just do whatever you want and not worry about the details? I understand nothing. If that were an option, he would not be having these talks. As the Imperial Guard of the Right, Yamato's prestige rests upon my dear brother's shoulders. My dear brother moves, Yamato moves. Warriors give if he gather if he calls, and soldiers ride if he rides. You cannot move about so easily. That is why we are in our present state. No choice but to leave various tasks to other people. Don't really understand, but it seems like a load of trouble. I suppose so. There's the reason I became Ukon. I've exposed corrupt officials, fought with thugs, cracked down on thieves, and all kinds of stuff. I get all choked up when I think of how my father watched over the lives of the people too. But even that's been getting difficult recently too. I've done too much, and now even Ukon's starting to become widely known. Recently, folks have been snooping around, and now if I do anything else, I might get found out. So now, I can't cause any huge ruckus like I'm used to doing. Probably time I call it quits. Wait, he isn't gonna ask. I see. So that's what this is about. We're gonna become the new leader of Ukon's company, huh? And then Ukon's gonna return to being just Oshtor. But I think I like Ukon more than I like Oshtor. Which is kind of funny, because I think Ukon is more of who Oshtor really is. Maybe a bit more like degenerate, but it is like the truest form of Oshtor. And like Oshtor is just like the mask that he has to wear for the public facing. Which is funny because he literally wears a mask as well. It's just a wild guess, but you're gonna tell us to do that stuff in your place, right? Ukon grins as though he's been waiting for those words. You catch on quick, just as I expected from you, kid. I want the kid to take over Ukon's duty and protect the people in the capital as undercover agents. I haven't known each other for that long, but I trust you guys. You have an awfully high opinion of Haku. Well, I might not look it, but I'm a good judge of character. So how about you, Missy? How about me indeed? Hold it. This is all just way too sudden. This isn't good. I had a bad feeling about this from the start. This guy's planning on putting me to work. Well, yeah. You do need a job, Haku. You are literally a nobody in a brand new world. You're not gonna be able to just mooch off a Kuon for the rest of your... I mean, you might be able to mooch off a Rulathea, actually. That is definitely a possibility, it seems. Just wanted to lead an idle life for a while. So what kind of jobs are you planning on making us amateurs do? Quote unquote on amateurs, please. Easy stuff. Patrols, tidying up, cleaning the gutters, or exterminating pests like before. What's with that tidying and cleaning the gutters? Oh, I do whatever's requested. If anything, those jobs show up more than anything else. There's also... hesitates for some reason. What else? Well, there's plenty of other things. Guess he's telling us to figure it out ourselves. We're literally doing bracer work now. Mentioned something about crime, so there should also be dangerous illegal stuff included in there. Though the Giri extermination and the bandit suppression were unexpected, there were some casualties. It's a triple threat of tough, dirty, and dangerous. So on top of being forced to work, I'd be saying goodbye to my peaceful life. No chance. Yeah, no chance at all. I'm not cut off for the violent stuff. I know you wanted to rely on us, but sorry. So how's the pay? What? What are you asking him? That unconcerned smile. Nekone. Ignoring my confusion, Ukon looks to his sister, who pulls out a small bag and sets it on her tray. First off, it's how to cover initial expenses. Ukon opens the small bag and empties some of the gleaming contents onto the tray. You're being awfully careful. Unmarked gold leaves less of a trail. Gotta take our security while we can't get it. Use the funding to secure your post or hire some extra hands. Succeed in Ukon or not, be tough for you in the Misty to start out with nothing. Alright, we'll accept. Kuon really just speaks for us as well, doesn't she? Hey! What's wrong? What's wrong, me? You can't accept something that easily without thinking about it. Don't worry. Might not seem like it, but I have thought things through. I don't know if that should make me even more worried. I know I'm the one who asked, but I'm sure about this. I'm sure you can already tell, but... I'm talking about the expenses budget. Should have figured you'd pick up on it. Well, it'll be more than enough if we were to accept this as an advance payment. But if it's intended to outfit an entire group, it is a bit short, no matter how I calculate it. Right. Ukon scratches his disheveled hair in a familiar motion. It's all I can offer at the moment. Because it is an official employment room at the court, see? It's all coming out of my pocket. We're in a bit of a bind if that's the case, though I don't mind that much. Hey! Why are you accepting this so easily? It's a real hasty commitment there. Well, that sounds interesting. I've always wanted to try this sort of undercover work. Working behind the scenes, carrying out orders, hidden among the public. Something cool about that. True, Kuon, true. I like this vibe. Cool. Come on. I know it's unreasonable, but that's okay. I haven't negotiated pay yet. It's not like you, Missy. What, he brought this to us knowing he's totally unreasonable? It's fine. Couldn't pass up something this interesting after all. I'm tired of coming up with comebacks. Thank you, Lady Kuon. I'm in your debt. The grave look, Ukon bows low as though observing the formalities Imperial Guard to the right. Thank you, dear sister. Nekone bows just as Ukon does. It's glad to see her overflowing adoration for Kuon. That being the case, Lady Rulathea. Yes. Rulathea had only been an outsider listened until now. Turns red at the sudden direct address. As you've heard, I'll be leaving my duties to Lady Kuon and the others. Yes. And I'm thinking of asking you to help them, Lady Rulathea. Huh? Me? Yes. Suggestion to that effect was in the Aulo Kajiri's letter, the one I received from you. Orozen wrote that out of great love for you, he feels as though he kept you trapped, like a caged bird. That's why you remain in the capital. It would have you meet others and broaden your experience. Father said... I see no better chance than this. It may be hard, but storm can prove the strength of one's wings. Yes, I also wish to do that. So with that said, I can ask you to take care of Lady Rulathea too, kid. Hey, hold on. He's just dumping all of the stuff he doesn't want to deal with on us. Makes it worse that I can't say that in front of Rulathea. Sir Haku, Miss Kuon, it'd be a pleasure working with you. Rulathea bows, so you can't say no to that. Not also the fact that she's literally a tank, so, or at least Kokobo's a literal tank, so like, you know, multiple reasons why I can't say no to you. I look forward to it. Kuon shakes Rulathea's hand happily. Her face holds a cordial smile, but her tail sways vigorously. Seems she approves of all this business with Rulathea joining. Bastard! Stop handedly asking us to look after a princess. Glared Ukon, making sure Rulathea can't see me. Well now, don't know if it'll make up for much, but I'll have this one join you too. Nekone? You can keep her. You can keep her. She'll do the 1 point damage. She's the death by 1,000 cuts kind of character. She's just gonna constantly beat me up. I'm gonna be like 1 hit point after a battle, and she's gonna come in here and kick me in the shins, and I'll just fucking die. Nudges his sister forward, who had been waiting at his side with ceremonious politeness. What are you saying, dear brother? Flopping her hands in a flustered manner, Nekone looks to Ukon. Feel free to have her handle whatever jobs need doing, huh? Dear brother. Dah! Honestly, she may not look it, but she's got a good head on her shoulders. She'll help you. Good thing she's not as recognizable as I am yet. Dear brother, that is cruel even as a joke. I have my studies to attend to, and I have my duty to assist you, dear brother. Besides, if I stay with this pervert, who knows what he'll do. Hey, I'm not gonna lay a finger on some scrawny little kid. Try again when you know what sex appeal is. Damn, crazy. Crazy, but also based? Question mark? It's fine. Some things you can't learn from behind a desk. Scholar can't limit their perspective. Nekone, I don't want your only knowledge of the world based on things you read in books. But dear brother, that is no reason to... Well, I think you ought to see the world before your naivete causes something that can't be undone. And what are we to do if this degenerate does something that can't be undone? Have him take responsibility, I guess. Except for them trucking some sleazeball off the street. Hey, hold on! As I've been saying before you sits the sleaziest of all possible bags. Who's a sleazebag? Reminds me. Nekone is Ukon's sister, not Oshtor's, so you be careful with that. If people found out that she's Oshtor's sister, you might get folks showing up to take advantage of Nekone. If you just listen. There's no way that this foul pervert, this bag of unadulterated sleaze, is reliable. Don't worry. It's hard to tell, but the one thing I have is an eye for people. And my eyes telling me I can trust this kid. Are you ignoring the fact that there is not a single decent person among your allies, dear brother? Oh, she definitely would know Mikazuchi then, considering she being Oshtor's little sister. Oh, she totally knows him then. Well, that's not... An eye for people is not the one thing you have. It is the one thing you do not have. You are blind. You should have simply called for dear sister, but you're calling this cretin is proof of poor judgment. The blind is attempting to lead the blind. And this cretin is blind enough to say I am merely a scrawny kid. Well, no. Okay. The classic, I'm not just a scrawny kid. I'm a full-blown adult woman now. Okay, you're 12 years old. Shut up. Go over there and play with your box of crowns. Ukon averts his eyes, looking carefully away from Nekone's gaze. And why do you look away from me at that? Yeah. Ooh, comfy. Alright, let's get to it. No sooner than we return to the inn does Kuon lay claim to his section of the room, saying that. Why? Hold my head in my hands, taking in the state of the room. Kuon and Nekone stand at the ready. Have some tea. Aurelithia serves tea and cakes, as ever. It's really okay for a princess to be doing stuff like this. I mean, as long as she's happy, I guess. So, what are we gonna do? Like, in general, from here on out? I'm at a loss for how to proceed. Didn't Kuon say we were gonna give the job hunt a rest for a bit? And now I'm back to the grindstone. Don't worry about that. For now, we're going to focus on turning you into our group's face. Oh, boy. I'm the face of the group, huh? I mean, I guess that makes sense, though. Like, what else would Haku do? He definitely strikes me as the one that has, like, he's got the odd, like, main character charisma, and then he's also, like, the brains. So, like, that checks out. That checks out, I suppose. Face? Would you prefer a representative instead? We need a face, considering this kind of thing we'll be doing. Someone who can be our Ukon. No, I get that much. I just don't know what's really expected of me, if I'm going to be that guy. I mean, we're going to get one hell of a reputation as well. It's not complicated. You just have to, well, represent us. Project our group's attitude. I guess that's not so bad. Seems easy enough, if that's all. But representing the whole group, huh? Wouldn't you be a better choice for that, Kuon? You think? Someone popular and well-liked would be best, which is why I think you'd be well-suited to it. Oh, I see. Well, when you put it like that, I guess I have no choice. She's buttering me up. And it's working! And Nekone was just like, you know what, I don't want to admit this, but like, yes, do the job. So Haku will be our face, and if we're emulating Ukon, we're gonna need to do some recruiting. He's got, what, more than 20 men? 4 of us won't really cut it. Are we gonna actually have 20 main characters, or is it just gonna be a bunch of, like, random bullshit? Like, if we have, like, an actual party of, like, 20 people, insane. Though we also did have quite a few people in Prelude to the Fallen, right? I'd say we had probably around 15 main characters. So, no, maybe. Maybe. My dear brother indicated to me he handpicked each of those 20. All are men who showed promise. Well, about that, I'd like to start with a smaller, trustworthy group. Do stuff on our own to start. Just us? I'm fine with that. Won't that be making things unnecessarily difficult for ourselves? Well, we don't exactly have money to recruit new comrades, I mean. What? Wait a second. Didn't we just get, like, a heap of cash? We did, but I used it up to arrange a long-term contract with the inn so we can use these rooms. Huh? What do you mean, used it up? We need a base of operations. The contract includes rooms for everyone, at the very least. Wait, I understand we need a base, but we can't do much with it if you spend all of our money. Won't be a problem. Wasn't planning on hiring anyone outside contractors to begin with. Huh? Why? Based on what Ukon told us, a small, inconspicuous group can move without attracting attention. In which case, I think keeping our numbers low would be best. And how did you arrive at that conclusion? Even though Ukon hired us to act as his counterparts, I don't think he intends to stop working fully. I suspect he'll continue working just enough to keep attention off of our work. In which case, we can pass jobs that require manpower to him, and take more delicate ones ourselves. That way, we won't be as likely to be hindered by others. We're like the Splinter Cell then, huh? Peak. Hindered? You noticed then. Couldn't help but notice. One of the twins' shields struggling to drum up funds stinks of foul play. Does your brother have enemies who would be out to sabotage him? Our family was low-ranked, noble only in title, so his rise to Imperial Guard was unprecedented. On top of that, he's well-liked in the Mikado's confidant. Older titled families must resent him. Yes, we must remain vigilant of conspiracies against our house at all times. Discretion is paramount. Is that why you refer yourself as Ukon's younger sister instead of... Just so. So even a superpower like Yamato has its conniving underbelly, or perhaps that's natural for nobles. I know the old Imperial courts were rife with intrigue, but even Oshtor has it rough. Not really sure I understand, but I take it that means things won't exactly go smoothly. Of course not. There wouldn't be any conflict, there wouldn't be any intrigue otherwise. Dear sister, I have to thank you. Really, Nekone. You pulled us into something interesting. Huh? Right. Dear sister. Well, I guess Kuon would say something like that. That's fine and all, but if a small group is our goal, isn't just us four too small? I understand we don't have any kind of budget now, but we're still gonna need more people. I suppose if there's no other choice, I can dip into my secret savings. Ooh, we have some money after all. Thank you, dear sister. No, thank Haku. It's his money after all. What? What? Hey, wait, what do you mean it's my... You heard me. It was your pay from the Giri hunt. I was planning on saving it for you, but now... What do you mean was? Well, you're a leader after all. So long to all my pocket change. If that's the case, then I quit. Kuon stops me, indicating the others with a furtive point. I see. I misjudged you, Haku. Your selfishness is commendable. Oh, she's got sparkles in her eyes. She thinks positively of us for once in her life. Great. If I refuse now, I'll look like the bad guy. Now if we're using Haku's secret savings, all we would do is find someone to hire. Nekone do... Kuon turns her gaze to the side. There in the corner sits Mororo, who'd come in without us noticing. What are you doing, Moro? Moro? Oh, I've got a nickname now. Come over here and join us. Oh-hoo! Master Haku! How my heart singeth to hear thee call me Moro! Oh, what joy! What's he getting so worked up about? It's just a nickname. Blow, Master Haku! Words that speak of thy plight have reached mine ears in a short secrecy. Sorry, run that by me again. What did you hear? Why, Lord Master Ukon's request. The duty my lord hath laid at thy feet. Alright, Grandma Rubber was in on that. Speak now, speak! Art thou perhaps in need of counsel, wisdom? Why not hold thy tongue, for Moro is here? What's he looking around all shiftily like that for? There's anything true? Wait. We're short-handed, and Moro has his magecraft, on top of being a scholar. I get it now. A talented mage would be quite the acquisition for our group. Hey, Moro. What dost thou desire of me? It's okay with you. Would you like to help us? In what capacity, pray tell? Well, Ukon asks us to do some work for him, but we're really short-handed. We're looking for... comrades. At least that's the word Kuon used. Could use your help, basically. Oh! What's the matter? Yoo-hoo! Forsooth! Oh, what choice of the matter have I? A friend hath need of Mororo's aid, and so he aideth. So be it. Thou mayst leave all in Mororo's capable hands. That's so. Not to rain on anyone's parade, but I don't think we can have you do that. Huh? Wherefore dost thou speak such cruelties? Fear we cannot have you as our comrade, Mororo. Dost thou revile me so? Mistress Nekone, pray hold thine silence no more. It's because you're an Imperial scholar, Mororo, so we can't bring you on board. Mine erudition is to blame. What pitfall is this? A scholar doth make for a fine asset, surely. And that's exactly why. If we took you in, we'd have to pay you for the services you provide us. Being an Imperial scholar, your commission is just too high, far outside of our available budget. What? Gets paid that highly? But I see. Mayhaps thou could take me as a friend, not more? Verily, a rate of recompense rightly reduced is no sticking point for service unto a friend. We can't do that either. Zounds! We'd be all kinds of messy if we reduce your pay on the basis of friendship. And if we lower scholars' wages, then everyone else would need to be slashed to be fair too. That I... What then of Milady Nekone, Milady Rulathea? A scholar of philosophy surely doth command far more, I'm just here to learn, so... I am also a student. What's this? I'm still a student, not yet a proper scholar. Your insinuations scathe me, oh great sage Mororo. No, prithee, I meant not in the way of offense, milady. Well, Nekone and Rulathea are here as assistants, in any case. Be great to have someone with your skills along, but paying you fairly is prohibitive at best. Alack! Mororo withers in disappointment. Can't have Mororo, huh? That's a shame. Which means our problem of the day is still finding potential hirees, and doing so discreetly. That's about the shape of it. Nothing to do but keep an eye out for good candidates for a while. Calling this a rocky start would be putting it mildly. Laying alone in my room, I let my thoughts swirl. The face, huh? Everyone around me seems oddly excited by the prospect, but I can't imagine it's gonna be easy. There's also like you got a guitar over there, or like a lute type deal. Nice. And then like the little ship over there. It's a nice room. I like this room. They'll even be able to string 20 minutes together for a good rest. As I should sleep now while I can, naturally. And of course the door chooses that precise moment to open into mid-Kuon. Here you go. Go and drop some bundled papers onto my lap. Now I'm getting PTSD of Hakuolo. I'm just sitting there and doing office work all day long. This wasn't the intention. The curse of being a main character. Why is there so much paperwork? What's this? From the look of it, seem to be books of some sort. Open it. Oh, we're gonna have to learn how to read. Oh. I flipped the cover of the top one and an array of unfamiliar letters and characters greets my eyes. I was napping. It's an embarrassment to our group if our face can't read or write, Haku. Just try to read it. Even you command me like that. I'm gonna be able to make heads or tails of that. This at the drop of a hat. Besides, it looks like way too hard for beginners. Do you have anything like a picture book? If it's difficult, then that makes it perfect for learning. Not necessarily. Sometimes you gotta start at like a lower difficulty curve. Like you don't start learning math with calculus. You start with 1s and 2s, addition, subtraction. Like, you do gotta take some things in steps, you know? Kuon begins to read from the page slowly. He is always talking nonsense. Come on, try reading after me. This is so cute. This is so cute. We got Kuon teaching me how to read. I need to be illiterate in a new world and have cute wife Kuon teach me how to read and write their language. Peak desire. He is always... Reluctantly, I track the letters after her. Talking nonsense. There. Is that good? For now. Come on, let's do the next line. The king said to his servant... The king said to his servant... See? There you go. You're doing it properly. Just parsing the letters takes all my concentration, though. Even so, I found myself getting adjusted to it strangely fast as I continued to read on. Never actually hated reading. Fortunately, the letters aren't complex and the words are easy. What we should do, honestly, is like write down what we know that words are. Like, write down our language. Like, just to, like, kinda... Because we could, like, literally make a codex here. We could literally make, like, a translation guide, and then, like, have our own language that nobody else would be able to read for our company. That'd be some five-head thinking right there. The king said, I am cold and hungry. The king said, I am cold and hungry. Here, try reading this one for me. Saying that, she indicates a particular line with her finger, but doesn't read it aloud herself. Darn that, I'm just not repeating her words, huh? Is there something warm and delicious somewhere? I didn't get it wrong, did I? You really could read it on your own. Can you not try to sound so shocked? Here, try reading from this part. You want me to read all of that? You can skip over the bits you don't understand. When forcing the book back into my hands, I reluctantly pick up where I left off. There's a most wonderful smell coming from in here. Servant, what is that? The servant said that is not the king's food. Halting erratically, I managed to stumble through it, Kuon stifling a smirk behind me. What? Is this funny to you? Just parsing each little line letter by letter is taking all my attention. Can't actually follow the story. Is all literature here like this? It's like a narrative of some kind, like a fable, but more refined. Get the feeling I've read stuff like this before. Don't think about it too hard. Just keep reading. What is that food the shop worker asked? Nya. Hey, Kuon, am I reading this right? That's right, don't worry. Just keep going. What does it mean by nya? You understand as you keep going. Give me that nya, the shop worker replied. All right. One negama with pleasure. What? Hey, I'm not sure if I get the punchline here. Don't worry about that, just keep reading. Like, what's up with all the negama? Where did that come up all of a sudden? Where did the nya go? I said don't worry about it. Come on. I genuinely can't tell if this is actually meant to be funny or if she's just laughing at me. And also, am I saying slurs? I don't know. Are you making me read a book of slurs? Push forward disconsolatedly, beginning to run into wording that's difficult to interpret. This is not, nya. This is a chew? What the king wants to eat is nya, the calico. Fills me with life hearing Kuon giggle like that. Come on now, just weird no matter how you slice it. No, it's not weird at all. Not. Peak. Kuon dissolves into a laughing fit. What kind of book is this anyway? It's writing passed down from ancient times, but no one can agree on what it means. Don't make a beginner read something that difficult straight off. But you are able to read it, aren't you? So it's fine. But that's besides the point. I think you'll understand it a bit more once you reach the end. This is also crazy that we're able to read this. Like, we literally read like 2-3 sentences with Kuon's help, and then we just was able to like pick it up from there. Like, that is insane speed. If you say so. Bring a barrel of soy sauce? Everyone else is ready. The end. That's it? Really? That's all there is? That was really funny. That didn't make a lick of sense all the way through to the end. Someone Kuon found the whole thing hilarious. I'm not feeling too satisfied with any of this. If you don't understand the meaning, the sounds are funny. Too early in the morning for you. It's not a matter of whether it's early or late. Now, which one next? We're still doing this? We'll be practicing every day from now on. At hesitation, Kuon begins picking through the pile of another book to read from. Practice! Hey, Kuon. You're just doing this for a giggle at my expense, aren't you? Why, whatever could you mean?